What's up, guys? Travis Pastrana here, Maryland native. We're coming out. Check it out. Monster Jam, gonna be awesome. Right behind us, 2,000 horsepower, 10,000 pound monster trucks gonna be flying through the air. Want to have you guys all come out, check it out. Monster Jam's in town, in Baltimore. It's gonna be awesome, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You said that monster trucks are really hard to control. You know, is that the challenge? Is that why you're doing this?
I think Monster Jam is all about excitement. You got 2,000 horsepower in this 10,000 pound beast, and wherever it lands, it just bounces, and it's always going different places, and it really suits the guys that are really aggressive, like Dennis Anderson and Tom Mentz. But hopefully I'll use that aggression and get a little luck on my side, and we'll have a good time.
Are you an adrenaline junkie, or is it just the love of the challenge as to why you do that?
For me, it's more about competition than it is about the adrenaline side of it. I mean, I enjoy adrenaline sports. But for the most part, what drives you is not to be scared. What drives you is to succeed, or to do something that no one else has done before.
What's going on in your mind when you're behind the wheel of the monster truck?
When you're behind the wheel of the monster truck, it's the most exciting feel in the world. You're like, I'm going to go this way, and you bounce. You're like, okay, I'm going this way, and you just keep that pedal to the floor and just have at her. And I think there's nothing that's more out of control to try to control than a monster truck.
And monster trucks now are more than just smashing cars. What are the people of Baltimore going to see from you this weekend at Monster Jam?
Well, Monster Jam is an actual true sport. These guys are amazing drivers. A lot of them came like, oh, it's rednecks, this and that. And yeah, a lot of them started driving trucks when they were, literally 4 or 5 years old, as soon as they could see over the dashboard of the car. And, it's been a lot of fun just getting to know all these guys. They have a lot of fun at the track. They have a lot of fun away from the track. Just driving everything, building everything. All these guys are great mechanics, great, just have a lot of fun with life. And for me, I just look forward to getting out there and trying to put on the best show that I can, because I know I'm not as good of a driver as these guys, but hey, I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Your friend Cam McQueen is the normal driver. He landed a backflip last year. How do you plan on one-upping him this year?
It's going to be tough to one-up Cam. I mean, the guy that normally drives this, a good friend, Nitro Circus, been on all the TV shows, Thrillbillies and whatnot. He's full redneck. He's from Canada, and it's definitely going to be tough to beat. He has a lot of experience with this truck. He got second in World Finals last year with the Nitro Circus truck by doing a backflip. Definitely going to go for everything that I can, and if there's a jump to do a backflip, we're going to try it, but no guarantees.
Do you think that the friendship that you guys have within Nitro Circus, kind of leads to your successful career? A lot of times in the business place, people are fighting each other, but you guys are fighting each other, but it seems like it's a good way. You guys are just kind of challenging each other. Talk just a little bit about that.
I think Nitro Circus is really kind of a unique camaraderie among guys that would normally be competitors. And for us, it's always about trying to one-up the other guy, but it's also about kind of rooting for them and encouraging them to just step up beyond their boundaries. And for us, I mean, it really fits that we have a Nitro Circus monster truck, because there's no better place to kind of one-up someone than with a 2,000 horsepower beast like this.
Your buddy Jim the Champ was just injured filming a stunt for the Nitro Circus. How do things like that affect you, just knowing the danger that's involved in what you do?
Definitely the stuff we do is dangerous, and you always think you're safe with a roll cage, but stuff goes wrong. My really good friend Jim the Champ, we were just filming for Nitro Circus, a 3D movie, and our last week of filming, we had made it through everything else, and there'd been some hard knocks and a few broken, broken wrist, broken ankle, but nothing too serious. And Jim did a stunt that we thought was going to be a relatively simple stunt, and the roll cage snapped on the vehicle. He hit just wrong. The cage was built well, but he was in intensive care for a week, and just got out of the hospital, and it's tough, man. We shut down filming, and it's a family. Everyone really, we feel like a family anyway, and we all stayed at the hospital, and just it was a rough time, but we'll be back, and he's excited about trying it again when we get that roll cage fixed.
You've won 12 motocross medals and 4 rally car medals in the X Games. Now you're driving NASCAR. You're doing this. You've been nominated for ESPY's Best Male Athlete of the Year. Is it a daily challenge to live up to the bar that you set yourself, or is that kind of what drives you?
No, I think what drives me is just getting up every morning with a passion, and lucky for me, I guess my passion is something that if you're good enough at it, you make a living doing it. And you know what? I have a lot of fun with what we do, and you take a lot of hard knocks, a lot of injuries, but for me, it's always been worth it. And every morning you get up and just with a big old smile on your face, and really my goal in life is never have a real job, so remain a kid, I guess.
What do you feel your greatest moment has been throughout your whole career?
It's really tough to say what your greatest career moment's been, but I guess for me, it's just been able to unite such a a crew as the Nitro Circus, and we really do feel like a family. We get to travel around the world together, and even though it's not really a single accomplishment, it's kind of a life mission. It's been working so far.
What makes this a special homecoming for you back to the Baltimore area?
For me, I really haven't had any events that have been, so close to home. I'm here in the Raven Stadium. I mean, it's something that all my friends and family that really don't get a chance to travel to California to see X Games or stuff like that can come out and just got to see a little bit about, it's not necessarily what I do as a main sport, I guess, but it's definitely one of the most exciting things that I do. So definitely really pumped for all those guys to come out and be able to come home.
Do you miss crabs while you're away?
Oh man, it was so good to come back for the 4th of July weekend. I've been gone since pretty much Christmas, and man, I had crabs every single day. It was awesome. So yeah, definitely, crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. But today, football stadiums turned into a monster jam, so it's going to be a good time.
You face challenges every day, but each challenge that you face, it just propels you to that next level. How can you express that to the kids of Baltimore?
I think, it's been really funny in my career. Every time that I've thought, something's gone bad, it's opened up a door. I mean, in Supercross, I was always hurt, so I started driving, and then I started getting into rally cars, and then NASCAR's opened up, and monster trucks have opened up, and every time I get hurt, I go to announce or I do something else, and it's really opened my eyes to a lot of different things. So a lot of times when things don't seem like they're going right, it's when the door opens to something that's even better. And I just want to tell everyone around here, man, good luck and keep strong, man.
What's up next for Travis Pastrana?
For me, man, just really excited to get almost finished with this Nitro Circus 3D movie and really start focusing on NASCAR. We got a nationwide debut here later in this month, and looking forward to mixing up there with Danica Patrick and all the nationwide guys.